tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
On third down, it's Oliver. He's got a first down inside the midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. He's going to flip out here to his running back. And this time he's able on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's Michael Vick, escaping the pressure right. And able to find Aiken complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
What? Oh, yeah, he jumped.
Yeah. Movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
What? No way.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Let's get this first down.
On third down, Vick. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's... It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. What happened?
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. That was second down throw for Vick. Flush to his right. Gets around him. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
This is where 32 is.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but, boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
That's all sounds.
Movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Offense.
Way.
Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
4th down, Vick, eluding the pressure right. He can run, and he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Michael Vick taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that was just an old-fashioned scramble play, 4th and goal, and he willed his team into the end zone.
And I just don't know how, on the other side of the ball, you keep your composure. You account for everything. You defend everything. And this guy finds a way to make a play on you. Can you tell? That just agitates me a little bit as a former defender.
I know your hands are shaking. Now here's Johnson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
That's Trey
So
Way.
out come the Chargers. And last time the formula
Now,
was
let's
pretty
play some
simple. One play drive, long
There we
pass.
go.
Maybe they just want to do
Now,
that again,
maybe
right?
they won't
And that's
score.
exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives exactly what you want on offense. But what you have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Rivers now on second down.
Get that off, no way.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little
he
tapestry,
jumped.
if you will. Rivers now to throw on first down.
It's just a second right there.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second
Lean
down.
with me.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the
Hit
scoreboard.
the ball.
Now Rivers trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Bruce Conner with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone.
So here's Vic following the interception, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right. This is
Yes, sir.
inside the 15.
Yes, sir.
Excellent pickup of 34 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Vic now.
That's great.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to face a third down. From the shotgun, it's Vic. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Lean with me.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll come out in the pistol. Vic to throw on fourth down. Flushed out right. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Okay.
Michael Vick with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Here comes Johnson on the return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? A candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
First down, Rivers. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Webster.
See, like, that was your position. What's it called?
That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown.
Let's go. Woo!
Orleans Darkwa in the
okay.
final seconds of the first half.
Oh, okay. Big man going. Let's go.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's say they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team. That they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
He's going to loft one. Deep left. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ron Parker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. Now Jones. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Out of his end zone, here's Vick. Rolling to his right. It's complete. This is Brent Selleck. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Oh, look at the juke. They find some open field here. Michael Vick, he's going to go. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10.
Oh.
And
he's a beast, baby. Dang.
Pittsburgh.
Yes,
Michael
sir.
Vick, 91 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now here's Johnson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, But until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
To throw is Rivers. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Good job.
Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Now Rivers. Over the middle to Beckham. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
They were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Third and goal for Rivers. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later, not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Second down, Vic. Room here to run. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Third and short yardage. Vic flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll run with Darnold. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Wait.
Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Oh, I missed.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. Right there in coverage, the veteran Cam Chancellor.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? Well, this one wasn't sleeping, maybe just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you got the lead. You may have ignited them now if they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take... And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Throwing Vic. Gets it to Strong. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And this one goes nowhere. Losing. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Eluding the pressure right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah,
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Rivers on 1st down. And Rivers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. 20, 10, 5, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
Walsh adds the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they're giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On second down, Rivers again. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards that time for number 19. Did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. One last shot now for Rivers. And this is caught at the 8.
No way.
He's in for a Charger touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Hey, you know me. Draco got that kickback thing. Kickback, you can't beat that back. Up to her around so she won't fight back. Turn around. Rosso's there, baby! Hopping in the port, let's get it. Right there.